Hello.
Sir X's stream for
No, 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 no.
like laggy that was.
Yeah, my phone's still saying it's still loading up the damn stream, you know.
I have been on notification for it.
Because where we last left off, we made it to the
Twitter
crypt.
again. But YouTube is just bad stuff.
I got it pulled up. No crap.
Yeah, for some reason I think YouTube just hates me today. That's all that is to it on that one.
I have it up.
Alright. I need one of you's gonna have to be my eyes and ears since I cannot check to see when it goes to the black screen of death. Ow. I just got it spike in my ass.
Yeah, because my phone's at 13%.
I got you.
Thank you, Goody Ninja. 5 Ninja, Luna charges found.
There's one of the cables has to constantly be plugged in my controller because my controller refuses to charge.
Well then buy another charge cord.
I've tried it with 3.
Damn, your controller just don't like you. Green Ninja says, hey you beautiful people. The beautiful people, the beautiful people are
really finicky about charging.
Whoa, almost died. That would have sucked. Ooh, an Easter egg. Gimme, 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 gimme. Mmm. Tastes like chocolate. There's a little bit of spiders though. Not good.
So, how do you feel about that death battle?
Ah, since you're gonna bring it up, I was actually gonna bring it up anyway. Kind of surprising to a degree. I mean, I feel like they kind of were just gonna give Obi-Wan the win anyway. Matchup. Granted, I do disagree with the fact of that I think if Obi would have got stuck in that zone, Obi would have lost, but...
Obi-Wan was one of the most powerful force users of his time.
Yeah, I know, but remember that same move that they said wouldn't work on a Jedi's worked on God in the Naruto universe, so I'm like, are you saying Obi-Wan Kenobi is stronger than God? I'm like, that's a little far of a stretch for me. But the next one kind of does pique my interest a bit. Danny Phantom versus the American Dragon Jake Long. I think this is I think that's more of a fair matchup. How can I say this? More battle experience? I mean, Jake has the advantage when it comes to mystical crap.
Do you have a one-year ghost?
Yeah, but if they're smart though, Jake Long has beaten a ghost before, so it would not be a far-fetched that he couldn't beat a ghost again. And now it's time for Indiana Daxter.
Yeah, but chances are between the two, it's like, well, a ghost with different properties.
Uh-oh. Daxter, what did you do?
Because, you know, usually when franchises cover ghosts, they cover them in different ways.
Oh great, it's Spider Queen, Daxter just committed suicide. Don't eat me, I know I look cute and sexy like Shawn Michaels, but don't eat me. I know I'm killing your children, but I have to so I can live. And Daxter's dead again. As you can tell, this part's kind of annoying. But yeah, I think I'm ready for the next episode. I think that one's gonna be fun. I just wish they would actually go back to having even matchups, because it seems like the last few have not been what I would call even. Spider pig, spider pig. The spider can go to hell. What's funny here is when I first played this game back in the PS2 days, I actually thought this was going to be the boss for this area. Boy, was I wrong. Barbara says, a light has magically appeared and it's hungry. Well, I don't have pizza tonight, but I am having beef tips with corn on the cob, potatoes, and egg noodles. I'll probably be watching the Mortal Kombat Scorpions with Revenge thing while I'm eating. Tell me with an honest face why Sue Howell is a better character than RoboCop, Terminator, Jason Voorhees, without using the reason, oh, Sue Howell was in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. I would love to hear the reason.
Because meat.
Meat was not. Meat's. You got to give an example why meat would be good, is what I'm saying. What would he bring to the table that the other one, that the guest characters haven't won, kind of deal? Dark Knight, hey Dark Knight, hope you're having a good day today. That's not exactly.
I had a harrowing experience, no thanks to you.
Like I said, the only two characters I would like to see back, but I know it's never going to happen, is Movado, because he was from Deadly Alliance, and most of the new characters from MK Deadly Alliance were viewed as shit, excluding Frost and Kenshi.
What you are about to receive contains grave power.
And the only other one is from MK Deception, Havoc, but I don't think we'll ever see Havoc in a game.
People wanted, Reptile people wanted, people wanted Rain.
I actually didn't want Rain. I've never liked Rain to begin with. I think I'm one of the few people that don't.
I think you've got me confused with someone else. I just want this.
I think with Smoke, it depends what Smoke we get, because there is a battle with people. Some people like Human Smoke more, others like Cyborg Smoke more. Hey, Lex Luthor's back.
Isn't that kind of the point of the triboard, or whatever they call it?
Yeah.
To bring 3 characters in, or well, technically 4.
Yeah, and I actually liked Triborg, but a lot of people hated him for some reason.
I liked him. Because it was the only way you can really...
Which proves kind of what my point was trying to be with some people. It's like, even when we get an MK character, most of the MK fans find a reason to be upset about it because it's not one they wanted, or it's not one they really cared for. I'm like, the guest character doesn't hurt anybody.
Yeah, but I think I get what they mean. Like, I mean, unless they're arguing guest characters overall, I think the reasoning I'm going with is too many guest characters.
But this one hasn't had that many guest characters. It's only really had Terminator, Joker, and RoboCop. I mean, MKX, yeah, I'll give you that. It probably had...
And MKX had, like,
a lot.
Predator. It had 4.
Granted, I loved playing as Jason and Alien. Particularly Jason.
Yeah, but the problem is, when you have a franchise and you go with the overabundance without making it into a crossover where there's actually logical reason as to why they're there, then it doesn't really... It just kind of seems like a cheap way to give people... try to bring in other audiences, like, oh, well, if you
Well, it
play
kinda
this fighting
worked.
game, yeah, it works, but at the same time, kind of defeats the purpose of the game series if you're not going to focus as much on that game series as, like, guest characters.
Unfortunately, every fighting game's done that now, so I kind of don't get why MKA and Mortal Kombat gets the hate for it.
Because they're not bringing in stuff in from, like, other games or whatnot. No. Half the time they're choosing horror movie icons.
True, but what I mean is Tekken, they brought somebody in from The Walking Dead, and no one bitched about that.
It's not... Mortal Kombat's more known than Tekken, technically. How much controversy and everything behind it.
Okay, controversy part, yeah, but I think more people know more of Tekken than MK, depending...
Yeah, okay.
Well, I say that because Tekken, depending on what your fighting style is, that one's more traditional fighting game, not...
Yes, but two fighting game franchises people tend to remember the most are Street Fighter and
Which is
Mortal
also brought in
Kombat.
guest characters from other
I know.
fighting games, and yet they get a pass too. It's like...
But there's the key thing, other fighting games.
See, with me,
Not
I'm like,
other media
technically...
outlets.
Yeah, but technically I'm like, a guest character from another fighting game would still be a guest character in my book. Is what I'm getting at.
It would, because technically speaking, if they're talking about tournaments, then they've never been in that tournament before. Like the Street Fighter tournament.
No.
Yeah.
Most of the guest characters that have been in Street Fighter games.
I know.
Stupid robots. Because I'm sorry, Tekken 7 had freaking the dude from The Walking Dead, which made no sense. Geese Howard from King of Fighters, which made no sense. Oh, that bomb missed.
That's why they should be focusing more on bringing characters that people want back.
But, well, there is one problem with that. You're not going to make everyone happy.
I know you're not going to make everybody happy. But then doing the guest character route is just a cheap way to try and avoid it the best you can.
Yeah, but I've enjoyed all the guest characters.
So
Like
but the problem is the overabundance. Like,
I mean,
at least, like, most Soul Calibur games, it was like,
one.
yeah. I mean, the fighting style wasn't bad, but...
I mean, I get why he was put in there, because he kind of felt like he would belong, but...
Okay, if we were trying to start playing characters that belonged, Yoda, Darth Vader, and Starkiller would not have been in 4.
No, that... You know, I liked playing as Darth Vader, but...
I like playing as Starkiller.
Yoda was just a cheap-ass character.
And I like playing Yoda in certain circumstances.
That's why I think that's why Yoda was banned
He
from
wasn't my
online
go-to.
matches.
He wasn't my
Tournaments,
go-to,
I should
think.
say.
Starkiller was one, like, for guest character-wise, Starkiller was one of my favorites. It just sucked that you
Oh,
can,
come on.
See, I like that they started, like, with 6, they added the ability to use the guest characters stuff for your own characters.
Oh, God, I hate the last part of this boss battle.
But wouldn't that have made sense for 4? Because who wouldn't want to use the character with a lightsaber that was their own character?
I think the problem would have been you would have had everybody doing it, and then it really wouldn't make Anything fun? Dark Knight said, oh, the weather could be better. Weather's cloudy here today for me. It
I
was
mean,
raining
I
earlier.
didn't do Yoda because Yoda you literally had to be like 3 feet tall.
And
Actually,
you know,
probably
well, the problem is everybody would
was.
want to be that because Yoda was such an OP because of his height. But again, out of all the guest characters MK has had, the only one I can say I actually didn't enjoy was probably Leatherface. I just didn't like his playstyle.
What about the reboot version of Freddy Krueger, which apparently people say it looked like, but it never looked like that to me.
I thought it was okay. I mean, everyone said that one didn't make sense, but I'm like, if you think about it, it does, because if we're going by the base of there's multiple realms, and he's from a dream realm, technically it makes sense. Plus, I'm like, his fatalities were good, his combos were decent. The only thing that a lot of people don't like him for is because it wasn't the Freddy Krueger that everybody grew up with him in the 80s.
See, the two that I guess you could say the 4 that really only made sense to me as guest characters were Joker, Spawn, Predator, and Alien.
Kratos, because I want to go through them all just so I can, because I want to give my opinion on them a bit. So Jack, stay there. Also with MK9, Freddy Krueger, I loved because it, you know, the dream realm, you know, and there's multiple realms. Plus I liked his ending.
I say we don't count Kratos because of the fact that
He was only on PlayStation.
He was only on PlayStation
And Vita.
and no other systems that had it, which I guess would be Xbox and PC. They
Yeah.
didn't get a special guest character out of there.
No, they did not. So I'm
Unlike
not gonna.
Soul Calibur games, which like Soul Calibur, what was it, 2 or 3 that had Link?
Soul Calibur 2,
At least the others
Xbox had
ones
Spawn, and
had-
GameCube had Link. So I'm not gonna
Yeah,
count
exactly.
Kratos either, but I will mention a lot of people. I saw a lot of people playing as Kratos. I think because of the fact of his combos were good, and his ending was pretty decent. Plus, it kind of made sense when you get his ending because, you know, Shao Kahn used his magic or whatever to bring him. So MKX, Leatherface, probably out of all of them,
Doesn't make sense.
doesn't make sense just because of the
The
fact
slightest.
of he's not really an alien or anything like that. He's just a
But at the
granted you have to go
only
through a
if
lot of
another
means.
Voorhees kills him with a special weapon.
Depending which movie you're going with.
Well, let's see.
No one really counts
He
Jason
was
Go to Hell.
resurrected, so then he can't die.
No, technically, remember, he did die, if you remember. They just brought him
He
back
died in
because...
4, but he was resurrected.
Yeah, in 6, but,
Therefore, in
but
that
it wasn't because
state, he cannot die.
they weren't resurrecting him, technically. You know, that's the reason. The reason they brought him back, that was the plan, remember why? Because
I know.
Friday the 13th
I
5
know what the plan
sucked.
was.
That's why they kind of had to bring him back.
Yeah, but in that state.
Plus, even the game
He
shows
can't
you
be
can kill
killed.
him without needing to be a needing to be a Voorhees. So,
Yeah, but they're using the Tommy Jarvis logic,
plus
which would
is
be
it,
going off 4.
plus if you go with the comic books of Jason versus Freddy versus Ash, he can die there as long as you decapitate his head or freeze him in ice, because apparently he can't do anything when he's frozen.
No, he just becomes Uber Jason.
Well, no, well, they even showed how you could kill Uber Jason in that, as long as you don't give him the nanobites.
Obviously.
So, plus I also
Well,
felt
let's
Jason
go
made more sense because technically, because he is thanks to the comic books, he is technically from the Necronomicon, the demon realm, which hey, guess what? The Necronomicon is technically part of the MK universe because you can find it in MK Deception. So Jason is technically from the Nether Realm in that universe, which is hilarious. So he's pretty
Also,
much
out
becomes
of-
like Scorpion-like, where you got to go above the means to kill him. And I mentioned
Then
that.
wouldn't it have made sense to, I don't know, have Ash Williamson one then, just to finish that trio? Because then it would make more sense.
I'm surprised Ash has not made it in. I don't know why. The only thing I could presume is maybe Bruce Campbell, the ones who own the Evil Dead rights, don't want him in a video game. And I say that because almost every Evil Dead video game has underperformed badly. I think the only one that's anybody actually even recommends as good is, oh god, which one? I'm trying to remember which one it is. It's not Hail to the Boomstick, because that one everybody hates. It's the last one on
Maybe
PS2.
Hail to the King.
No,
Oh, PS2. I have Hail to the King.
it's that one where he's got a midget who's half human and half Deadite. I cannot remember the name for it.
Austin Powers.
No. Like I used to me. Next up, Predator. Predator, I get slack, but I'm like, Predator makes sense if you think about it, because he would want to enter the tournament to prove that he's the best hunter, whatever. And
Yeah.
so he made sense in his
obviously.
I loved his fatalities. Combo list was good. Plus the interactions with him and fucking Johnny Cage and Aaron Black.
But
Those were funny.
then Alien doesn't. Well, Alien makes sense in terms of universe then, but
Yeah, Alien makes-
also doesn't make sense in Tournament Fighter.
It doesn't make sense in Tournament Fighter, but if you remember,
I know they take place in the same universe.
well, not
but
the universe, but I was gonna say the Alien makes sense because it's kind of like Devore. Alien would use the face catchers to breed new aliens, and they would get those characters' powers. They kind of did it with Devore's ending too, you know, as well. You know, oh, I got all these powers now from all these characters because I had my bee children impregnated in them. So kind of like Devore's thing. Was that all the guest characters, Jason?
yeah,
Yeah.
but let's not forget we don't want another Pred Alien.
That is true.
situation. Because
Good,
that
I will
movie
say
was
this.
not good.
I would take Alien, Leatherface, Jason, Predator, Joker, Terminator, RoboCop, Freddy Krueger over Suhao, Devore, most of the
Just because of
most of the new
Chris
characters from
sucks.
Deception that were introduced, excluding like one, and that was Havoc. Oh, who's the one? Bo Raichio. I would take the guest characters over Bo Raichio. Oh god, there's
Hey,
one
now
character.
what's wrong with Borat?
I've never liked the character. I get why
Neither
he's
have I.
important, but there's one other character I don't like, but everyone likes him for some reason. Oh, he was an MKX. He was rated.
Takeda?
No, Takeda I actually liked. I kind of said he's not in this. The one with the bow and arrow.
Problem is, I don't remember.
The one who was related to Kung
half
Lao's
MKX's characters
family.
Because, yeah, again, I can't remember half of MKX's characters because most of them didn't interest me in the slightest.
I know the one
Like
with.
Jackie.
I know the
Jackie's
one who I
horrible.
kind of made fun of that I called my grandparents. You know, Torg and that big mountain, the little girl, and then the big mountain, strong.
That was
motherfucker.
one that I thought had
That could have had
would've been
potential,
interesting
but
to see.
I think they just left it as a one and done thing, unfortunately. Which is sad, so
Rather
very
have that than
sad.
Shiva. Screw Shiva.
Yeah, she was one of those you have to love playing herself from MK3. Granted, since Goro's dead and
Katara.
yeah, they're dead, so.
Yeah, but time travel.
Yeah, I know time travel, but for some reason those still get left dead, like Melina, unfortunately. Mm.
It's good to see you still alive.
I would like to see Melina, but that ain't gonna happen. Alright, so we did get out of the tomb now, but as you can see, we have new yellow crimson guards, which are more powerful. We also have lost our team. They all got arrested, and we're gonna find out how and why in a minute.
But Scarlet wasn't technically just a 1 minute done.
Yeah,
Even
I
though
think
she was technically playable in 2.
I'm kind of happy
Because
Scarlet
of a
made it back, because I
glitch.
know a lot of people loved playing Scarlet in MK9. I think that was actually, to be honest, one of the 2 more popular DLC characters was her and Kenshi.
Well, are you kidding? I mean, have you seen her? She had significantly less clothes than everybody.
Yeah, but now she's got more clothes now than everybody. I do kind of. The only thing I will say bad about the new coming DLC, it kind of tells you what ending's canon, unfortunately, from the game.
And which one is that?
It would be the second one, to where Liu Kang does win, but he won 2 rounds to 1.
So he lost a round.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the ending with him and Raiding all together.
That's stupid.
And pretty much, it's Shang Tsung comes back because apparently Shang Tsung, Fujin, and Nightwolf were imprisoned by the Time Queen bitch. But unfortunately, in breaking Shang Tsung's axe to get set back because he knows all the secrets. If Liu Kang and Raiden try to use the time sphere, reality will be destroyed because he doesn't have the crown.
Screw time.
How did the Baron know we were so close to making a move?
And screw the universe. Just do it.
It's my fault. The Baron threatened to kill Ashley for spying. His own daughter.
And in that case, then it doesn't make sense for any of the endings for the time then, because none of them use the crown.
Well, you know as well as I do, the arcade endings are not canon with the story.
I know, but still, if they're gonna make that argument, then they should have at least had that touch, so that way it's like, okay, well, I understand.
Again, I don't
mean,
think
all
you
of them
actually
were
destroy
wearing
the crown in the arcade ending. I think you just destroy her.
Probably suicide. You just
The crown sits there, but I would assume you would have to be wearing it. Not a single character wore it.
No, I think Shang Tsung wears it. I think 1 or 2 characters wear it, but that's it. I cannot believe this. No black none of that evilness yet. It's a miracle.
I've got suspicious activity in the sector.
Dinner's probably almost done, so probably after this mission I'll be... Hey, we get to go save... We got to go save everyone now because they got arrested thanks to Korn. Really, game? I didn't want to put my weapon away. I wanted the blue thing, you piece of shit. When the game's like, no, Doug, you do not get what you want. Because we're assholes.
Bribes this week. You're busted.
Eat Delta Jack bomb, bitch. Yeah, I'm just gonna come in here and kill everybody this time like a smart person. Get some ammo. By the way, I did get a new platinum today, guys. So if you number 297, Read 2. I gave the game a 3 out of 5. It's not bad. Read Remastered's better. The problem with Read 2 is the ice physics are almost in every stage now, and they really didn't fix any of the control issues that I had with the first one. Plus, again, you don't need to beat the entire game to get the trophies this time, unlike in Read 1, to where you actually had to beat the entire game. And I'll be right back. I'm going to go check on my family real quick, so listen to the wonderful singing voice of Fire Ninja, Green Ninja, and Vibrator.
No.
I'm back, children. Do. Oh, great, I forgot the security system. No! Oh, come on! I think that's the first time I've ever died on that part.
I like the new armor. Yeah, me too, actually. More comfort in the crotch. You're busted. Taking heavy casualties.
Yeah, let's not uppercut ourselves off the bridge, please. That would not be fun or educational. And don't forget to RKO that like button, everybody, so I know that you're enjoying this. Ah, I missed one. Actually, no, I missed two. And by the way, guys, if you've not been to the PlayStation Store today, a new sale started, the Hidden Gems sale. Games that are considered hidden gems.
Bust some hands. I need cover fire. You are under arrest. Get moving.
Oh crap. Hey, we're back in the prison. Yay, we've rescued everybody. There's Dax's big-titted girlfriend.
Hey there, sweetheart. The metalhead masher has saved the day. Oh, and I let Jack tag along too.
Oh, my little hero.
And he gets smothered by tits.
You so long. I added 6 rings to my trunk waiting for you two to get me out of here. Great yakkow horns. What happened to you? An old-time twin. Great grass grubs. I can't believe what a cranky old log I've become.
Two Samos the Sages. Ah, Jack, they're multiplying.
Yeah, that is scary.
To find the kid pronto. What are you talking about, old growth? The kid already opened the tomb. Our top priority should be to disrupt the Baron's forces. Oh, look who thinks they've sprouted. If you were half as wise as I am, you'd know that the proper course of action is to find the kid. Listen, you old dried-up leaf. I run this outfit, and I say we go after the Baron's forces.
Do we have to separate you two?
Ben's activating the warp gate. We need to get out of here now.
Yep, I agree. Well, get out of here. And that's gonna do it for me, but we do have one more comment before we go. It's from Brad. He says, I looked over that sale, and the only thing that interested me that I don't already have was Crossing Souls might get 8-bit invaders because it's only like 50 cents. And next time when we come back to Jak 2, we'll be doing one of these next 3 missions. Talk to Torn, Crew, Kara, or Crew. But until then, have a good night, and I'll see you all next time.